easier if I did that. Yeah, good one. Okay. Doesn't wield very easily. Okay. Now to have fun with our new loading wagon. Do indeed have hay. Yay. With lousy turn radius. Got quite a good collection of hay. Don't know we'll get a full load, but we will get quite a good load. This didn't grow too well. Let's see how easy it is to pick it all up. Next time we come down here. Quite collected all that behind. Fill this thing up. Pretty close. Oh, yeah, it's full. So, step one, we'll put this in the silo. So we have no grass. We have 24,500 litres of hay. No straw. Probably can't put TMR in one of these, so, or silage in one of these. So next, I think we are done with this loading wagon until the next time we have to harvest anything. So I'm going to fill it up with the rest of the straw on this field. Streeters, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the street. This is not a lot of hay. This is straw for science. We have 179 litres of straw. There's a little patch over here and a little patch in front of the farmhouse. Oh, yeah, there was, but I think I missed most of it. That is what I would call a nice round number. Let's turn that off, lift up, pick up. So, 200 litres of hay in a loading wagon. I'm going to put my loading wagon exactly where I put it in Farm Sim 17. Stuck on something. Okay, we can fix that maybe. Try and put that back in there again. Okay, so there is our loading wagon safely in a barn with the door shut. I fully expect that straw to disappear next time it rains. And I do not expect the straw in the shed to disappear, in the silos to disappear. Okay. So, that's the grass cut. And a successful bale contract. And some spare silage bales. Time for a clean tractor. Okay, I'll run back and pick up some piece of equipment. Which piece of equipment should we pick up? I think we're going to take the fertilizer tank. That is pretty much about as empty as you can get it. What's over here? Nothing. Okay. Now we'll take it to the store. We'll fill it up. Us close to the end of the day. I should have put the weight on the front. I'll put the weight on the front before we stable it for the night. So we could actually buy some sheep now, because we have food for them. Yeah, I'll drive across his lawn again. Okay. So, weighing down the back a little too much. So, we're going to have to drive very carefully back to the yard. Because that happens. Well, that happens too. A little bit of playing with the time lapse on this, we actually managed to get the grass contract done. We've still got the point of the day pretty much where I wanted it. Rumour has it that the Old Stream Farm version 1.2 has been submitted to Giants for testing. Oh. This version adds a snow mask, which makes the map seasons compliant. Unfortunately, Black Sheep Modding decided to split the fields out to separate entities. Hello, Contracts the Man. So, the problem we have with that is that it requires a new save, because we're halfway through this playthrough now. I do not drive on that. Okay, crash into a tree. I don't mind crashing into a tree. Do not drive on my crops, they're worth money. Yeah, since we're halfway through this playthrough, or the first year of this playthrough, I don't want to start over again. So we are going to play this map as a not prepared for seasons map. And live with the results. Yeah, I said I needed a weight just before I went to the store. Where is my weight? Oh, that's the front. Okay, front loader's over there. Weight's there. And that looks a bit better. Okay. Very handy weight this. It's a variable weight, so you can add or remove plates to counterbalance what you have on the back. I've currently got the base weight plus 3 weights on each side. Okay. Oh, what the heck. Let's go out and fertilise the grass if we can. Might as well, there's still time in the day. And I always said this was our trial seasons map, where we can make mistakes and do stuff, and then once we've got things tested, we'll find a bigger map to play on. Okay, there we go. Down forwards, yes. So I also found out today that Wopster, the guy who does one of the programmers on Seasons, and also is programming the GPS mod, has created what's called a shuttle mod, which is apparently what I'm using for my directional driving. So if I push a button to go forwards, the little green arrow above the speedometer changes to go forwards, and we drive forwards. But it means I can use the accelerator pedal to go and the brake pedal to stop. So once I get to the end of here, we slam the brakes on, we try not to hit the pole, we turn it off, we engage reverse, and I push the accelerator pedal to go backwards. Well, Wopster's written one too. Not that I particularly need his because I have one that functions quite nicely, but apparently his doesn't play well with course play at the moment. No idea if this one does because I don't use course play. Okay, stop, back up, and fold it away. So let's check the field state. Grass is selected. So our grass is harvested, and it's also 1 stage, 2 stage, 3 stage. It's also fertilized to 2 stages, which is exactly where we want it. I can go and put this all away then. And we will need to find something else to do tomorrow. Probably need to go to the store for some AdBlue actually. So, the end of the day, we have mowed our grass field, waited for it to dry out. It was dry grass already, so we didn't have to ted it. All we had to do was wait for it to dry and then stick it in the collection wagon and then stick it in the silo over there. We also took a contract to do field 34, which was a silage contract. Now, with silage contracts, you don't have to sell the silage, you don't have to wait for the silage to brew, but you do have to wrap it. So that is wrapped grass, 4,000 litre bale, with 40 hours left to cook. And the rest are probably pretty much the same. 41 hours, 40 hours, so approximately 40 hours on these bales until they're ready to sell as silage. So they're going to be sitting there all day tomorrow. But that's a compromise seasons mod made to allow you to complete your contracts. You just have to wrap the grass bales, and if you sell the if you deliver the wrapped grass bales, you are credited with a silage bale. However, once you have delivered all of the silage, all of the bales that the contract calls for, if you deliver any left over, like if I'd bothered to deliver those, they would have been worth nothing because they're wrapped grass, and grass has no value except as food for sheep and cows. So by bringing them back to the yard, I can wait for them to brew and then I can sell them as silage. And we do not own the BGA, so silage is worth Not a lot. 87 euros per 1,000 litres. Yeah, that's sad. I don't. Whoops, wrong way. Biogas plants over here, and that costs 141,000. So guess what? Not messing with that. We have a great demand for sunflowers. I don't have any. I'm not going to have any. I don't think I have any. I don't have any. We have wheat, barley, oats and canola. And they're not going to be good to sell until the end of fall. Oh, excuse me. So we spent 55,000 on various bits of kit. 3,200 on fertilizer. We got 18,000, 19,000 almost for the contract. But the upshot is we spent another 40,000 today. But we still haven't borrowed any money. We have no animals. There are contracts to do. Fertilizing contracts. Quite a lot of fertilizing contracts. We can take a look at doing some of those tomorrow. How many contracts have we done on this map? Contracts. Missions completed. 16 so far. Cut down 10 trees. We can always cut down more trees. Used a lot of fuel today, but it wasn't all ours because we were borrowing the Valtra. Okay, so don't think we can sleep yet. Yeah. So we can sit here and watch the sun go down. I think we have to go to at least 8 o'clock. But we're really, it's midsummer, day 3, tomorrow's day 4. Fairly certain we're not going to have any fields ready to harvest. Oops. There we go. Okay, it's 8 o'clock. Can we sleep yet? Nope. Keep going to 9. And then once our crops are grown, we're going to have a mad time trying to harvest them all. Growth fertilized 100, weed 0. I have no idea what that means. Before previous fallow, there we go. Still don't know why it has field area 1, 2 and 5. It's just weird to me. It's getting dark. Let's slow down time. It's 10 o'clock. Wow, we skated through past 9. But the lights have come on. So we will. 10 o'clock, 12, 5, 6. I'm going to sleep through till 7. Property maintenance, vehicle running costs. So it's morning. Do a quick check on the fields. Yeah, these are still fairly early stage of growth. This is stage 3. Still classed as harvested, so is that. Ooh, I think we already knew about that patch there. That patch died due to drought, I think. And then there was a patch on that field that failed to germinate, which is why it's not fully fertilized. So we have nothing on our farm to do tomorrow, or today, this day. And there are still a bunch of fertilizing contracts, delivery contracts, transporting contract there. So we can look into doing that next time we're here. But for now, it is coming up on 11 o'clock at night, Eastern Time. I need some sleep. There may be a stream tomorrow night, but I am on vacation then for the rest of the week and into early next week. So everybody have some fun, and I'll catch you when I'm next here. In the meantime, I'm out of here.